We have been learning that two consonants together are called blends, and that we can hear both consonants when we read. And we've talked about that they're called consonant friends together. And today we're going to look at just consonant friends that have R with them. So we're going to practice reading some words, and something that readers do is that they look for parts when they read their words. Okay, so I come to this word in my reading and I'm going to look for parts. Oh, look at this. I'm going to cover this up and I see BR. And I'm going to read it. I'm going to say both consonants because when you see two consonants together, I want you to read them both. Brr. And then I'm going to cover up BR, and then I see the ick word pattern that we learned at the beginning of the year. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. Br, ick, brick. And then I put both parts together. Let's go on to our next word. I'm going to look for parts because readers look for parts. I see TR, tur, and then I'm going to cover that part up, and then I see the word part ip from that we've already learned. Ip, trip. So I'm looking for parts as a reader. Let's look at our next word. And I see two consonants together. So when I come to those, I want to read them both. And I'm going to go fur, and then I know that EE goes E. E, free. I looked for both parts and I figured those out, and then I read them both together. This word is a little bit harder, but I still see a part that I know, so I'm going to get my mouth ready for the part that I know, and that is FR, fur, ease, freeze. When I see two consonants together, I want to say both sounds. Let's look at this next word. I see another part that I know, BR. So I'm going to read both consonants, br, ass, brass. Okay. Here's another word where I see two consonants together, and that's going to be FR. And I want to make both sounds when I go to read it. I want to get my mouth ready for both of them. Fur. So I made the F and the R sound. Fur-esh, fresh. Here's another word where I see two consonants together, BR. So when I come to it, I'm going to read both letters or make the sounds for both letters. Brr, off, broth. Here's another word where I see two consonants together, TR. I also see two consonants together that we've already learned about, ST, because we've talked about that blends can be in any part of the word. So I'm going to think about this blend, tur, and then I'm going to think about this blend, st, and then I'm going to read the whole thing together, trust. When I see two consonants together, I want to read both sounds. I want to make both sounds of the letters. I see two consonants together, DR, so I'm going to go dur. I'm going to make the sound of the D and the R, dry. Here's another word I see two consonants together, FR. I'm going to look for that part, and I'm going to make the sound for the F and the R. From. In this word, I'm going to look for parts, and I see TR. So I'm going to make the sound of both of those. Ash, trash. In this word, I see BR together. Two consonants together, I want to make the sound of both letters. Brr. I make the B sound and the R sound together. Add, Brad. And for our last word, icy, DR. That's a part that I know, and I want to read both consonants. I want to make the sound for both consonants. Drip, drip. So I want you to remember when you are reading words that you need to look for parts. And one of the parts that we've learned is two consonants together, called a consonant blend. And you need to make the sound of both letters when you come to two consonants together.